Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So on Wednesday's vlog, I did tell y'all we were going to be doing a full review of the Caraway set. I think I got mine like mid-March, and during that time I actually gave y'all my first impressions. We did a whole unboxing, you know, so y'all know how I felt when I first got it. But today is going to be kind of like a little pulse check, you know, the wear and tear, how it's been holding up for me so far. I know when I originally posted about these, a lot of people had questions. Is it a good investment? How do I like it? So hopefully today I'm going to be answering all of those questions. This video is in partnership with Caraway, but y'all already know I'm going to get y'all to see, tell y'all exactly how I feel about it. So do not fret. So let's just get straight into the video, okay? Okay, y'all, so first we're going to focus on the pros and cons. Pros. Hello. They're aesthetically pleasing. They have so many different colors to choose from. Like I told y'all, to fit the aesthetics of everyone's home. And hello. Can we get into the new cookware that they offer on Crate & Barrel that has the gold hardware? Gorgeous. Butter. Ooh. Have y'all heard that with Rihanna? Anyways, so the other thing is gonna be like the quality of it. It's very heavy. Y'all know, anytime I say something is heavy, I automatically equate that to good quality. These are very durable. They're actually non-stick. And the other really good thing that I like about it is that it heats evenly. This one right here, she's my best friend. Y'all have seen in plenty of vlogs, every single time I could need some fried eggs or some scrambled eggs, I always pull her out. She gets used a lot. She makes a lot of appearances in the vlog. So I really like her because she's very small, compact. And the good thing about this is that you can also have a lid. A lot of these size ones, I feel like they don't ever come with lids. So I appreciated the fact that every single one of their pots and pans actually comes with a lid. And then the other thing is the fact that it comes with the organizational storage. I will insert a clip right now where y'all can see where I'm able to organize my stuff neatly underneath my cabinet, because it comes with an organizer to hold the pans and then an organizer to actually hold the lids. Okay, so for the con is it's not terrible. I don't know if the camera is picking that up, but y'all notice that it has scratches all on the bottom. So if you have a gas stove like I do, these iron, what do you call them? This part of the stove right here that goes on top of the burners, it's not really good for you to like slide it around because it does scratch the bottom of the pot. If you have an electric stove and you have those burners that are flat, you should be pretty fine. It is very easy for you to scratch the inside of them. So the recommendation is that you use rubber cookware. So for me personally, I had to go out and purchase this type of spatula because, you know, I cook my eggs with a spatula. Y'all know I have wooden cookware as well as the metal cookware as well. So since I've gotten these, I'm not able to use these. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, I just went out and purchased one. I think it was like $4. Or I would sometimes just use these, which are actually for mixing. So it's not really the best when I need to actually flip a fried egg. So that's why I had to go out and purchase this. So I don't know if y'all can actually see that, but right here is a very, very tiny scratch where my husband was not up on game on what utensils you had to use, and he made a small scratch there. It hasn't changed the way that they cook. Obviously it's a very tiny scratch. I don't even know if it's actually picking up on camera, but that's just one thing that I would actually have to know as a con, just because you have that limitation with what type of utensils that you can cook with. But for somebody who already uses rubber utensils to cook with anyways, that ain't really gonna be a con for you. That's for me personally. All right, y'all, so let's move on to wear and tear. So y'all see that I went and grabbed the booklet. This is the booklet that actually came with the cookware. It's the do's and don'ts of the cookware. So how to use it, how to clean it, what you need to do before your first use, down to how much cooking oil you should actually be using. Speaking of that, they recommend that you only use a tablespoon of butter or cooking oil when you're cooking with these. I don't know if you've ever had any experience with non-stick pans where you put too much cooking spray or whatever it is in the pot, and it's not only cooking the food, but it's also cooking the pot. So you end up getting left with like a sticky residue or film inside of it that it either won't come up or you have to scrape the pot in order to get it out. I've not experienced it with this, but at the same time, I have been sticking to that 1 tablespoon or less. And it even tells you what temperature you can cook on. It's not recommended that you cook on high heat because these actually heat a lot quicker than most nonstick ceramic pans. The other thing I wanted to show you guys in regards to the wear and tear, y'all know probably a few weeks to a month before I actually got this cookware set, I purchased this set from Home Goods. Probably half the price of this, but as you can see, this is the Dutch pan and it has scratches all in it. The bottom is probably consistent with Caraway where it has scratches, but there's also that stickiness film there where maybe something got on the bottom of it and it came in contact with the heat. You can also kind of see that it has a yellow film. Here is the saucepan. So we don't only use rubber spatulas with this. Had we, this may not have been scratched up like this, but you can see how yellow it is from burning easily. And this one does get used a lot, so it has already started to turn on the bottom. So my point in showing you my cookware set from Home Goods is to basically drive home this point. When you invest in something, whether it's cookware, whether it's clothing, handbags, your home, you have a tendency to take more care of it because you know you spent more money on it. Therefore, you want to take care of it so that it lasts longer and you get your cost per use. Versus something like this, I know I only spent $25 to $30 on this pot, so I'm just gonna use it. If something happens to it, I'll just go buy another one. Not only that, this one didn't come with care instructions, so at least mine didn't. And if it did, I just assumed it was a tag and I threw it away. But so you're just going based off of your common knowledge of, I need a utensil, I need to cook my stuff, I'm putting my whatever I need in there and then I'm just cooking. Versus actually coming with something that says, hey, read me before you actually use this. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention, just the quality overall. This pot is smaller, but it's heavier than this one. You know what I'm saying? So you can look at the two of them and tell there's a difference in the quality, even from the back. You know what I'm saying? So I just think right off the bat, you're automatically going to want to, outside of how much you actually have to pay for these, when you look at it, you're like, okay, I'm gonna actually take care of these. So that's that. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it in terms of wear and tear. Like I said, I've only had it for 2 months and so far, so good. I really enjoy cooking with these. Like I said, she makes an appearance most of the time whenever I'm cooking. So that leads me into what my recommendation is. So if you're somebody who you cook a lot, you like nice cookware, you're looking for something to invest in, I would highly recommend that you get you a Caraway set. Either from the Caraway website, if you want something that's aesthetically pleasing and you like to go hardware, check out Crate & Barrel. My codes do not work on Crate & Barrel, they only work on Caraway. The other thing, if you're somebody who you're on the market for a nice cookware set, you're not too concerned about how much you spent on it because you want to invest, again, this is good for you. Now, if you're somebody who you put your food on, you walk away, you get distracted, you have a bad habit of burning your kitchen down, do not buy these because you will mess them up. Now, if you're somebody who is just getting into cooking, you don't really cook like that, I don't really see a need for you to go off and invest your money into this type of cookware. Start with something small. And then once you kind of get into it, you're like, okay, I want something nice. You know, when I have company over, I want to be able to have something nice out. Then I would say invest. For me personally, I like the aesthetics. I like that it looks nice. I like that it gives a pop of color in my kitchen. I think you kind of have to weigh your options, and that's with anything. What is my cost per use? How much use am I going to be able to get out of this before I actually have to replace it again? Maybe it's worth you spending the extra few $100s and go ahead and invest. That way it lasts for several years versus having to replace something year over year and it ends up being the same price as this. That is just my recommendation. Ultimately, the decision is up to y'all, but I just wanted to come to y'all, give you a review of how these have been holding up for me so far. As I mentioned to y'all, I've only had them for a couple of months. I will check back in with y'all, but I personally love them. But anyways, y'all, I'm hungry, so y'all want to cook some eggs, maybe some toast, give y'all a little overview of how everything works. Hopefully this video is not too long because I wanted it to be like straight into the point so y'all can kind of get what y'all need and then go buy y'all cookware. Please hold. Y'all see how the eggs just glide over the pan like that? Baby, butter. Literally. So y'all, I forgot to mention how they clean. So literally, dish soap on a washcloth, wipe them clean, dry them, put them up. No scrubbing bubbles, no scrubbing pad, none of that. And look at this. Look how perfectly fried these are. I like mine burnt. I'm country. Look at that. Love it. But yeah, y'all, I want to thank Caraway for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate it. I also appreciate y'all support and watching this. If I didn't answer any of y'all questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comment box. You can DM me over on Instagram at JennyJax1908. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all's continued support, and I will see y'all in Wednesday's video. I'm gonna go eat. I'm as hungry.